Happy Wednesday. This morning, a few announcements before we begin. We are entering our last week of August, this Wednesday, August 25th through next August 31st. And our August 6:30 a.m. series, this will be our final week. I hope this has benefited you. It has been such a joy to begin these mornings together. If you would like a series like this in the future, please send a message by commenting below or sending an email to alexandra@vocalcenter.org. In our last week of August, our promotion Pay What You Wish for voice lessons or performance coaching is entering its final week as well. Through Venmo at Vocal Center NYC, you can pay what you wish for any coaching, for any auditions or performances you may have coming up. Vocal Center provides resources for you to feel confident for any presentation you may have and to feel vibrant vocal health in your everyday life. So please let us know any way you can be supported, because you deserve to be supported. As we begin today's meditation, we'll be considering The Cloud by Percy Shelley, a beautiful poem that considers the majestic nature of clouds, of air, breath, being. And how can we look upon ourselves with such grace, insight, and understanding? Finding a comfortable and safe space to explore yourself this morning. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose and all the way out on a ah. We'll do this to clear all the air out from our sleep as we enter the middle of the week. Here we go, in through our nose and out entirely. Again, in through the nose and pushing all the air out of our bellies. One more time. Beginning from our toes this morning, close your eyes. And give attention to your toes. Give attention to the spaces between them, how they might touch each other or touch the ground. Breathing into the very tips of your toes. Breathing into the pads of your feet and the arch And really allowing your feet to sink into the floor. Giving your whole weight. Releasing your legs, your calves. Your knees and thighs. And releasing now your sits bones and your lower back into your chair. Here we'll breathe in and out on an ah sound, just allowing yourself to connect with the lower parts of your body as we release our lower back and belly. Here we go. In through the nose and out on ah. In through your nose. Ah. In through your nose. Ah. Taking a few deep belly breaths here. Allowing your lower belly to release. Breathing into your pelvic floor, your lower back, and your belly. As the front of your body becomes soft, we fill our bodies with air, moisture, space. We breathe in air that might become a cloud. And as we breathe in and release, can we give ourselves that substantiality, and flow as a cloud through the sky? Breathing into your shoulder blades. Breathing in through our nose, and as we do that, allowing the crown of our head to float up. As if it were one with the clouds rising. Perhaps over a mountain. Feeling that floating sensation in your head and upper spine. Feeling that same floating sensation in your jaw. Continuing to breathe in and release. Allowing your tongue to release. Allowing your channels, your vocal cords, your throat and body to open up. With both the grounding you feel in the chair that you can allow to support you, and the weightless flow as your spine and top of your head float up to the sky. Breathing into your heart area now. Taking a few more deep breaths into your nose and releasing on an ah sound. Here we go. Ah. Giving yourself that release. Here we go. In through our nose. Ah. Now on an O sound. Saying to ourselves, oh, here we go. Oh. And finally, on an sound, breathing in through our nose. As we give ourselves these healing, warm vibrations, breathing in again through our nose and out on an sound. Here we go. Allowing our forehead to release. All expression falling away. Allowing your eyelids to soften. Your eyeballs and around them. Focusing now for a few moments on checking in with our body and our breath. Breathing in for a few moments here quietly. When we breathe in, saying in to ourselves. And when we breathe out, saying out. If you find your mind want to begin to wander, say to yourself, thinking, 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 and come back to the breath. Throughout today, you can use this as a way to stay in the moment with yourself, with your breath, and with others. As you continue to breathe, we'll begin our reading of The Cloud by Percy Shelley. And in this state of breathing and relaxation, imagine the images as Percy Shelley describes all that clouds know, all that clouds experience, seeing the images as he describes them. This is The Cloud by Percy Shelley. I bring fresh showers for the thirsting flowers. From the seas and the streams, I bear light shade for the leaves when laid in their noonday dreams. From my wings are shaken the dews that waken the sweet buds of everyone. When rocked to rest, on their mother's breast as she dances about the sun. I wield the flash of the lashing hail and whiten the green plains under. And then again I dissolve it in rain and laugh as I pass in thunder. I sift the snow on the mountains below, and their great pines groan aghast, and all the night 'tis my pillow white, while I sleep in the arms of the blast. Sublime on the towers of my sky bowers, lightning my pilot sits. In a cavern under is fettered the thunder. It struggles and howls in fits. Over earth and ocean, with gentle motion, this pilot is guiding me. Lured by the love of the genii that move in the depths of the purple sea. Over the rills and the crags and the hills, over the lakes and the plains. Wherever he dream, under mountain or stream, the spirit he loves remains. And I all the while bask in heaven's blue smile, whilst he is dissolving in rains. The sanguine sunrise with his meteor eyes and his burning plumes outspread leaps on the back of my sailing rack when the morning star shines dead. As on the jag of a mountain crag, which an earthquake rocks and swings, an eagle alit one moment may sit in the light of its golden wings. And when sunset may breathe from the lit sea beneath, in the ardors of rest and of love, and the crimson pall of eve may fall from the depth of heaven above, with wings folded I rest on my airy nest, as still as a brooding dove. That orbed maiden with white fire laden, whom mortal calls the moon, glides glimmering over my fleece-like floor, by the midnight breezes strewn, and wherever the beat of her unseen feet, which only the angels hear, may have broken the woof of my tent's thin roof, the stars peep behind her and peer. And I laugh to see them whirl and flee like a swarm of golden bees, when I widen the rent in my wind-built tent, till calm the rivers, lakes, and seas. Like strips of the sky fallen through me on high, are each paved with the moon and these. I bind the sun's throne with a burning zone, and the moon's with a girdle of pearl. The volcanoes are dim, and the stars reel and swim, when the whirlwinds my banner unfurl. From cape to cape, with a bridge-like shape, over a torrent sea, sunbeam-proof I hang like a roof, the mountains its columns be. The triumphal arc through which I march with hurricane, fire, and snow, when the powers of the air are chained to my chair, is the million-colored bow. The sphere fire above its soft colors wove, while the moist earth was laughing below. I am the daughter of earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. I pass through the pores of the oceans and shores. I change, but I cannot die. For after the rain, when with never a stain, the pavilion of heaven is bare, and the winds of sunbeams with their convex gleams build up the blue dome of air. I silently laugh at my own cenotaph, and out of the caverns of rain, like a child from the womb, like a ghost from the tomb, I arise and unbuild it again. This poem is an anthem for taking pride in one's being and in one's work. The narrative of a cloud who knows itself to never be able to die and to pass from change to change. How many places do we go? People we see, beings we see, that we can see so magnificently as this cloud sees its own changes, its own introductions. I am the daughter of earth and water, and the nursling of the sky. I pass through the pores of the ocean and shores. I change, but I cannot die. For after the rain, when with never a stain, the pavilion of heaven is bare, and the winds and sunbeams with their convex gleams build up the dome, build up the blue dome of air. I silently laugh at my own cenotaph, and out of the caverns of rain, like a child from the womb, like a ghost from the tomb, I arise and unbuild it again. Can we take this cloud's affirmation and make it our own? I arise and unbuild it again. Saying together, I arise and unbuild it again. May we allow whatever changes happen to us today happen with pure joy and elation. I wish you a beautiful day today. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. And may you be free. See you tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. and hope you have a beautiful day.